Yes guys, this is nearly last and welcome. In this video what we're going to be talking about is that Scorestreak the Talon and whether this is one of those forgotten about Scorestreaks in the game at the moment. Now as we know, there's been a big patch to a lot of the Scorestreaks. Everything's had a bit of a buff to try and make them a lot more deadlier and to work on a bit more of a consistent basis. But with the Talon, the only thing that actually got changed was to try and make it a bit more deadlier when it was controlled by AI but not by the person. And that is mainly for the reason that this particular Scorestreak has been very consistent even since the beta. And when I used it in the beta, I was quite impressed with it, and I'm even more impressed with it actually in game, especially on close quarter maps, say like Nuketown, Combine and things like that. You can absolutely go to town with this. You really can. Yes, it can be easily shot down with one rocket, and also it can be shot down by your weapons as well. But it is sometimes trying to get hold of this actual Scorestreak because it is quite nimble and it can get in and about. It can be in the buildings, out the buildings. It can be high, it can be low. So people are not too sure where it's actually coming from, unless obviously they're going to be running engineer at the time. So for me, this one seems to be quite consistent. Now a lot of people obviously like to be running with the Wraith and certain other things as well, but even in regards to the Wraith, now because that's so high up in the sky, a lot of people tend to, as soon as they hear that helicopter sound and whatnot else, hide indoors. Everybody seems to be running with a black cell at the moment. Yes, it's been given that little bit of extra health to actually try and keep it up in the air without it being shot down too easily, but there again, there's so many people running the black cell, like I say, that they just get blown up quite easily. They really do. And that's regards to obviously like the Cerberus that could be shot down, but because that's quite slow, it's on the ground, it's easy enough to be blown up. Now with the Talon, because like I say, it can be flown high, it can be flown low, it can be in and out the buildings and everywhere else, you seem to get plenty of kills, and it seems to be very consistent on that kind of basis. Yes, you are very vulnerable on the ground because you're controlling it, and maybe like you could say like with the Wraith, you're going to be able to run around and get kills as well whilst the Wraith's going to town. But for this one, this seems to work for me a lot better than a lot of the Scorestreaks in the game, and it seems to be a little bit forgotten about compared to other things now that the actual patch has been updated. But let me know guys exactly what you think of the Talon, whether you're still using it since launch, see whether you're actually still impressed with it as much as what you were before, because for me personally, this is one of the better Scorestreaks in the game at the moment. But anyway guys, leave everything in the comment section below. It'd be absolutely amazing to hear from you. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you jump in on that, and guys, please drop a like on this video and support my channel. It'd be even better. This is nearly last, and I'll catch you later.